Lunga Rosha, that's the name. And of course, we're talking about the most beautiful, beautiful opportunity on earth. Look, guys, if you're looking for an opportunity, this is it. This is it. If you're looking for something beautiful, this is it. If you're looking for something that will sustain you for the long, long, longest time, this is it. If you are a person to say, you know what, I've been having links, I've seen links, I've shared links. I've shared links and I've received links. And if you're in a position to say, you know what, you want to retire from all the links, this is the opportunity. This is why we're saying, you know what, we need poverty to be on the ground. We need success to be at the top. We need to be successful no matter what. So it is very, very important to work on your mindset. It is very, very important to align yourself whenever you receive such an opportunity because it's not going to be perfect. There's a lot that will happen. There are things that can discourage. There are things that will want you to leave the group. There are things that you want to stop. But if your mindset is good enough, guess what? You shall prevail. Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about an update announcement. Now, today is Friday. Things that are supposed to be happening today, we're coming to a position whereby auto e-pins allocations instantly. We're coming to a position whereby once a payment is done, no need for uploading TX ID or hash or proof of payment. Ladies and gentlemen, auto confirmation when it comes to PH. Now you just go to your wallet, form of payment is USDT, and you do your payment. Once it's successful, now we are using a blockchain confirmation whereby automatically that when it's successful, your account is active. You're no longer going to be chasing after people to say, please name so and so confirm. Not at all. So now you're in a position whereby everything is automated. Now, ladies and gentlemen, no need to upload TXID, hash, or POP. Now, means when a person sends you a PH money, funds, USDT, to a receiver, as soon as the money, the USDTs, $50, $100, $200, multiples lands in your wallet, the receiver's wallet, the PH gets auto-confirmed instantly. Ladies and gentlemen, number three, those nasty ones that are obviously purposely not confirming, clicking on green button. After receiving the money, the problems are solved now. You're not going to have such an issue. Ladies and gentlemen, 24/7, we've been looking for this. We've been looking for live chats. We've been looking for someone 24 hours to be available. We've got that. Ladies and gentlemen, trying, of course, Telegram and other WhatsApp, other exchanges now, they're in a WhatsApp in terms of confirmation and all of those things. We'll see with that works and stuff. But it is a beautiful, beautiful road. That's how we are taking it. Tonight, as we speak, now as we speak, a lot of things are happening. You've got a new app that is, of course, with the automation. Test it. It is tested. It's gonna go live soon. We can't wait. We can't wait to experience this. Now, for the iPhone users, after 24 hours, and of course, you're gonna be sorted after 24 hours, and you'll be able to be in a position now to log in, to experience it, to have your own obviously login details and go to your back office and check everything that you need to do and PH and also do all the things that needs to be done there. So for everybody, yes, I think you're going to be sorted very, very soon, I believe. Ladies and gentlemen, we already have a community. We already have a community. The community, obviously, Global Fundway started way back. That is about 2 months now, 60 days. There's a celebration that will talk about it. And there is a community that is there. If you want to be part of that community, if you're eager to be part of that community, let me tell you something. There's another community. Now, this is the Global Fund backbone. This is the backbone team. This is the core team. Now, congratulations. If you can help me with emojis to appreciate this team, to say, you know what, big up to this team. I'll tell you why this team needs so much love. I'll tell you why this team appreciates so much love. With your emojis, if you could do that, I would really appreciate it. Because the plan is to get this team to 1,000 members. Right now, this team is sitting at plus or minus 120 something members to 130 members. The plan is to get this team to 1,000 members, but the first goal is to get this team to 500 members. Obviously, one has been achieved to 100 members. The next one is 500 members. The next one is 1,000 members. Let me tell you the purpose of this Global Fund Backbone team. Whenever there are issues, whenever there are serious problems that will be facing, the Backbone team will push. The Backbone team will make sure that everything is sorted. Whenever there's a glitch, whenever there are problems, whenever you are left behind, this team will make sure. Please don't touch the screen. Make sure that you stay away from touching the screen because obviously you are disturbing my side here. So try not to shy away from the screen. And congratulations to this team, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to the founders of this team, the beautiful leaders that decided, you know what, the team like this it's very necessary, and the team like this will make sure that it strengthens the opportunity. With this team, when we get to 1,000 members, you won't have a need for new community to say they must come and rescue because the rescue is here. What rescue? Let's say at some point you are behind, you did not get your GH. Let's say at some point, for whatever reasons, you could not get you. So the team will push, and we urge everybody to push as the team is pushing so that everybody is pulling to one direction. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the most beautiful team. This is the most appreciated team. And let's make sure that we appreciate this team. It is much easier to work with this team. It's very beautiful. I'm telling you now about 70 PH, that I've seen in just 2 days in that team. And imagine other PH that are going everywhere, and it's a Gemma. So congratulations to this team. I can't name them by each of everyone. They are too much. The group man I'm talking about now, it's getting to 130 something, even to 40 something. But I can't wait to celebrate 500 members in that team. I can't wait to celebrate 1,000 members in that team because this is the backbone of the opportunity. Make sure that they pull and they pull. Ladies and gentlemen, very importantly, in order for you to be part of this team, in order for you to be part of Global Fund Wave, it means that when you register, you must have this next to your name. Make sure that you have this next to your name. Make sure that this is marked next to your name. When you register, it is very important that you are able to make sure that you write your name and you have this next to your name. It is crucially important. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, without this, that means to say you're just going to waste your e-pins because nobody is going to assist you. Nobody will take time to assist you. You're just going to be wasting your e-pins. So therefore, make sure when you register, this is sorted. And of course, I heard that the opportunity will give us an opportunity to make sure that we update and we update and we update and we update accordingly. Remember the form of payment, it is USDT. Now, USDT, of course, now we are talking about something huge and something different. So that will be a BEP20 USDT. Make sure that you have a USDT BEP20. USDT BEP20, please. If you are that enemy that is writing on the screen because somebody has sent you, please do not do that because now obviously you are scratching the screen and you are scratching it. Maybe one has to find a way to lock it in the near future, but we'll do so. We'll do so. Technology is there to make sure that we protect ourselves. So it is a USDT BEP20. That is a form of payment. USDT BEP20. So this is a BEP20 network, ladies and gentlemen, going forward. For now, you can go with TRC20, but as soon as the app is live, as soon as the automated system is live, and of course, it will start with BEP20 there. Of course, if you'll have CRC20, that would be amazing as well, because you'll have more choice there for joy. Ladies and gentlemen, you need to have a wallet, or obviously a decentralized wallet like this. It could be maybe MetaMask, it could be Trust Wallet, it could be Token Pocket, it could be SafePal. It is up to you. So obviously this is safe. This will help you in order for you to purchase e-pins, in order for you to PH without any problem, in order for you to receive as well. But if you're not familiar with decentralized Web3, then you can have an opportunity to have these global crypto exchanges. Of course, these are centralized exchanges. So centralized exchanges, therefore, that is the likes of OKX, Binance, and MEXC, and all of those, HTX, and so forth and so forth. So you can utilize those ones, because the form of payment, it is USDT BEP20 there, and you are now in the business. So welcome to it. This is the opportunity whereby you are in a space to double your money exactly after 15 days. Now, 24 to 48 hours, you become a receiver. Of course, you can complain after 72 hours. Nothing has changed. Everything is the same. Now, therefore, you are a receiver, and of course, you are a giver. At the same time, the receiver can be a giver, vice versa. After 15 days, things change. Now, this is the circle where you provide help. Providing help, that is to PH, of course. Now, receiving help, that is to get help. Now, it means to say after 15 days, you are in a space whereby you have doubled. Now, you just have to wait 24 to 48 hours for you to be assigned. On the automated system, you'll be assigned an individual to assist you. Totally decentralized, totally in the blockchain space, but it is umgalelo. It is a global community. It is, of course, a stokvel whereby people are helping one another without any failure. Ladies and gentlemen, it is important to understand that now there is package number one. Package number one goes with an e-pin. Now the e-pin, it is $5 for package number one. Now $5 plus $50, it is $55 in total. That means to say you will PH with $50 when you decide to purchase an e-pin for $5. Meaning, what is an e-pin? An e-pin is simple. It's a stamp. Without a stamp, you cannot get access to the community. So each and every time you need to provide help to PH, you need to purchase a stamp first. Now, that is the stamp. We call it e-pin. Now, to PH for $50 plus or minus 1,000 rands, then therefore you need, that is a e-pin for $5. In total, that is plus or minus exactly, that is $55 there. Therefore, you can have somebody to PH to 24 to 48 hours. You'll be assigned an individual, and from there, you pay that individual, you are active automatically so. And your journey start 15-day cycle. After that journey, we'll talk about it, what happens. Ladies and gentlemen, you can decide whether you start here or you start on the next one. Now you've got another package number 2, which is a $10 package there, e-pin. Meaning, when you go for this one, you are ready to PH with $100. So you are ready to purchase, to provide help to somebody for exactly $100. How do you get that somebody? You purchase them e-pin. In total, now you are sitting on $110 that needs to be provided, plus or minus 2,000 rand if you put it in ZAR. Ladies and gentlemen, it's very, very important. After obviously 24 to 48 hours, you assign an individual, you pay that individual, you are automatically active. Therefore, your journey starts as a countdown. How does the countdown work? We'll talk about it. Another one, this is obviously a $20 e-pin that you need to purchase. Now, that means to say now you've got a $20 e-pin. It means that you are ready to provide help with of $200, plus or minus, let's say less than 4,000 or so. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the package is live. You choose what is your medicine. You go for your medicine. Now, once you have PH, that means you have helped somebody that you don't even know, and that person doesn't have to confirm anymore. No headache. Now the automated system does that. No story like this that you need now to attach and the TX ID to attach and everything like that. As soon as the new app is live, we are live, we're moving forward. No story, no other stories. Ladies and gentlemen, what if I can share that you can turn small into big? What if I can share that you can turn liquidly as 1,000 rand, liquidly as $50 to magic? If you can be patient enough, if you can share some love enough, if you can complain less enough, you could be a millionaire in no time. Let me tell you a story. I was in an opportunity maybe 2 years ago. So, a trading opportunity. You know, what happened was it was a very beautiful one. It's still existing. I'm telling you now, it's still existing. The office is in Dubai. I made $500 for a good 6 months. $500 for 6 months. That's it. I'm not talking about trading. I'm talking about building a team. $500. I was amazed. I was shocked when I saw people that have made $2,800, $3,000. Ladies, in this opportunity, $5,000. If one day you'll have an opportunity to see other people's back office, you'll be amazed. Amazed. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is a very, very powerful opportunity that has helped many people to make such a lot of money in just 2 months. 2 months. We've got people that have made a lot in just 2 months. What about 2 months more? Another 2 months more. That is where we say in just 185 days, in plus or minus 6 months, with patience, you can add another month for any delays with the team that is pulling through. As soon as they get to 500, as soon as we get to 1,000, this is done magically. Nothing can ever stop you. No matter how they can try to report, they can try, nothing will stop because it's on cryptocurrency. 2, we've got a backbone that will push and push 100%. And other ideas and other, of course, solutions that are there. You can turn $50 into $200,000. You can turn 1,000 rand into 4 million plus with this opportunity. As long as you understand what it is, there's no trading, there's no investment, there's no staking, there's no minting. Ladies and gentlemen, there's no farming, strictly a global community crowdfunding, istokfel umgalelo, making sure that we help one another, making sure everybody wins, from purchasing e-pins to start with $50 and turn it into $100, $100 and turn it into $200 after 15 days, $200 and turn it into $400 after 30 days, $400 into $800 after 45 days. With the team behind it, it makes it even faster to be possible. Now, $800 into $1,600. Nothing has changed. Everything is the same. It's just a matter of finding the perfect formula. $1,600 into $3,200. Now, of course, $3,200 into exactly $6,400. 90 days. With the team pulling through, you will see fire. You will see fire. And of course, others start to follow. Others start to understand this is a peer-to-peer. Peer-to-peer, it means we help one another. Peer-to-peer, it means we uplift one another. Peer-to-peer, it doesn't mean we complain only, but when others are left behind, we make means to make sure that we get them closer. Everybody's making money. Now, that's the peer-to-peer. That's power. That's freedom. It doesn't come cheap because not everybody is built to have freedom. Not everybody appreciates freedom. Others, they want to be employees. Others, they want to be led. We have few leaders. But those that are there, those that we are looking for, the like-minded, they'll be different. Ladies and gentlemen, you can turn 2,000 rands into 4,000 after 15 days. Now you can turn 4,000 into 8,000 after 15 days. You can turn 8,000 into 16,000 after 15 days. You can turn 128,000 into 256,000 after 15 days. Now 20,000 to 40,000. Magical 80,000 to 160,000. 220,000 to 640,000 or more. It's all about patience. Now, very importantly, this is how the cycle works. You get to start, you choose your poison from $50 and you go to $100 and you go to $200 or multiples. Per day, you can go up to 5 times per day, 5 pH per day. That's where you are. Whether you go for 50, 5 pH a day, whether you go for 100, 5 pH a day, whether you go for 200, 5 pH a day. Now you start from 0. You send the USDT. As soon as you have sent it via blockchain, via exchange, it is confirmed. No need to attach. Now your journey starts to be active. From day 15 to day 1 or day 0, 24 to 48 hours, you've got somebody that will pay you a double. If it's $200, you'll be assigned 2 individuals that will pay you a double. It is $50, you'll be assigned 1 individual that will pay you a double. If it's $100, you may be assigned 2 individuals that will pay $250s or 1 individual that will pay you $200 straight. It depends on the traffic. Now, no need for this anymore. No need for this attachment. No need to confirm anymore. No need for shouting anymore. Automated system. This is how you see your countdown. This is how you see your back office countdown. Starting from 14 days and hours. And it tells you when it's going to end. 14 days and hours, it tells you when it's going to end. 14 days and hours, it tells you when is your end day. After that end day, 24 to 48 hours, you start to be a receiver. You can complain after 72 hours and go to support, live chat. Ladies and gentlemen, remember the form of payment. It is USDT, TRC20 or BEP20, but we are going with BEP20 as we move forward. But obviously, I'll be happy if both are accommodated on the automated system, but we'll see. Now, if you want to share this opportunity, remember, level 1, that would be 8%. Level 2, that would be 2%. Level 3 to 10, that would be 1%. Level 11 to 15, that would be 0.4%. Very important. It is a uni-level structure. And of course, up to 15 level. You unlock your levels. Very importantly. Now, you look at level 1, that is $8. Of course, when a person came on board with $100. If a person came on board with $50, that is $4. If a person came on board with $200, that is obviously $16. Now, that is a direct. For you to receive from level 2, you need to introduce another direct. For you to receive from level 3, you need to introduce another direct. For you to receive from level 4, 5, introduce another direct. Level 6 is sorted, but level 7, you need a direct. Level 8 is sorted, but level 9, you need another direct. Level 10 is sorted, but level 11, you need another direct. Level 12 is sorted, but level 13, you need another direct. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it means to say level 14 is sorted, but level 15, you need another direct. So basically 10 directs at the go could do the magic. I would say 15 directs at the go could do a magic or more, because you can receive more from your directs. Very important, it depends on your approach. Now there's capping. Capping simply means that on commission only, remember on your PH, you get your 2x, no problem. Now on your commission plus 1x. So 2x plus 1x, it makes it 3x. Meaning you get your double here from $50 But when you're sharing, you get your double plus $50 that you can obviously withdraw from your commission. Now, of course, when you look at $100 PH, you are looking at $200 there. If you are sharing, you get now not just a double plus 1x, which makes it $200. And $500 there, PH, it means to say that is $1,000, a double after 15 days. And of course, 24 to 48 hours, you get to be a receiver. And you're looking at obviously here that is times 3, which is 1,500. So plus another X. So $1,000 PH there, it gives you obviously a double, which is $2,000 times 3, which is $3,000 and so forth. So that's how it works in terms of the capping on commission only. We withdraw from the commission only, which is $100 withdrawal on commission. So once you get to $100, you can withdraw from your commission. After the automated system, everything runs smooth. And of course, the team that is pulling, and please, I urge you to assist the team. I urge you to be part of the team so that we can all pull in what direction and make sure everybody in May is sorted, everybody in June is sorted, and we move on a clean slate going forward. Ladies and gentlemen, very importantly, we do have this session on Friday. We're going to have a very powerful one on Monday with all the announcement in terms of not that we are going to, then now we are live on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ladies and gentlemen, even a back office training there. And of course, we have trainings now, and we're going to share the date when exactly that training is going to be. We have a very beautiful one, Global Fund presentation, a way to double your money after 15 days. Ladies and gentlemen, look at these blockchains. Look at these blockchains and look at these ladies, beautiful ladies. Look at, of course, where it's going to be. It's going to be in Gauteng. That is Mabopane. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Mam Zodwa's place. Make sure that you check it out. That will be tomorrow, 20 June from 12. That is exactly, and there's the details there to make sure that you get your directions if you need directions around that. So it's very, very beautiful. Attend it. Tomorrow again, it's Durban. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 months anniversary celebration. Now come and celebrate with the team. Come and celebrate with all the global fund waves. Come and celebrate with the soldiers. Ladies and gentlemen, it's tomorrow Jewish Hall, 11 a.m. This is the direction. Refreshments are going to be there. So it's going to be very, very beautiful. Make sure that you don't miss it for anything. Thank you to all the organizers. Thank you to everybody that made it happen. And thank you to everybody that is part of the team. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining the call.